Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Light Nightclub here at VMworld 2017 with IGEL technology for the great Tesla raffle. Please put your hands together for your host this evening, Jed Ayres.
How's everybody? All right. Hello, VMworld. How's everybody feeling? You guys get a drink? Cheers. So who's ready to win a Tesla? All right. You know this isn't just any Tesla, right? This is the P100D. So this is going to be fun, right? This is a party. Welcome. Welcome to the IGEL party. We're excited that you all showed up. For those of you that are watching online, we have a few hundred people that have tuned in, some of which are, it's the middle of the night overseas, but they're tuned in to watch this. So welcome. Welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to the Mandalay Bay. Welcome to the Light Nightclub, the hottest nightclub. 300 screens in this building, and we're trying to take advantage of all of them. I'm a marketing guy, so this is an exciting moment for me. So let's get started. We want to keep this fun and light and entertaining. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of IGEL and some of the things we're doing in the US and some of the changes we've had in the strategy. And then we have a few VIP guests that we're going to bring up. And then, of course, we're going to give away this fabulous prize, which, for those of you who don't know, this car is worth $145,000. So we're excited to give this away. All right. So let me talk to you a little bit about the expansion of IGEL in the United States. I started about a year ago, and we really have worked hard to kind of create a new IGEL. And we started with a website. We have a new website. We have a new look, new logo, and a new message, really, that sort of inverts our previous message, one that really highlights the innovative software that IGEL has been developing, really, for over 20 years. And so as part of this launch, I went to the German board of directors and said, wouldn't it be fun if we gave away a Tesla? Which actually was a harder sell than you'd think, right? They're very proud of their German cars, albeit not so proud of the Volkswagen lately. So anyway, it was a pretty audacious idea to give away this car, but we actually convinced them around doing it because it's a very disruptive vehicle, right? It's software defined. And the P100D specifically, right, goes the farthest distance, it's the quickest car in the world, it's the safest car in the world, and it's really the smartest car in the world, right? So we thought there was a great parallel to the values of IGEL, simple, smart, and secure, right? So through this relaunch of IGEL, we've exposed a lot of people to this software, right? And all of you watching online and everybody in this room got to see a demo of our product, and it's a very powerful demo. And yeah, we've been in the booth this week. Hopefully you guys all made it by our booth, and you saw the interest that's in our solution today, right? We've had a tremendous feedback around how we're redefining what a thin coin is. And in fact, one of the fun things that happened in our booth this week is we had a guy who got so excited during the demo that he actually said that he needed to leave immediately, otherwise he was going to give us a PO for 3,500 units. So if that guy's in the audience, I'd like to see you afterwards. So anyway, it's been a great show for us. I hope it's been a great show for you. I know it's some long days and some even longer nights, but it's been a productive show, and hopefully you all got a good exposure to what IGEL is doing. And I want to actually take 1 minute to introduce you to somebody. It's a very special guy. If you were in the booth, you actually saw the demo that we did, and this gentleman, he is the sort of godfather behind the demo of the IGEL software that you saw, and he worked very hard to do that. And today is actually his 59th birthday, and he is our US global, I'd like him to come up here. Where is he? Jeff Culver. Get up here. So Jeff has been with IGEL since there was I think about 2 people here. Yeah. In 2002 he started, and so this guy has this is a birthday present, this whole crowd here to you, Jeff.
Biggest birthday party I've ever had.
So we're going to kick it off. I think we have happy birthday queued up for him. So he's got 1 more good year left in him. So if you have any technical questions, now's the time to get after him. He'll be 60 next year, and every year he gets to spend his birthday at VMworld.
That's right.
So happy birthday, Jeff. Happy birthday. I'm not going to sing.
Give it up, everybody. Give it up.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Jeff. You don't cut this guy, he bleeds yellow. So we love him. So let me talk to you a little bit about the software. I know you guys all saw it, but I want to tell it to you from my vantage point. I've been in this industry. I worked in the channel for 20 years. I worked for AppSense. I got to IGEL, and I thought it was a hardware company, probably like a lot of you did, right? But then I started to take a closer look at it, and I realized, wow, there's actually some amazing software here, right? And it really starts with the IGEL operating system, which is in its 6th generation, right? It's a very secure, light, and manageable operating system, right? And it's fused to this management console that can control over 7,000 different settings on that piece of hardware that the IGEL operating system is sitting on. So it's a very revolutionary thing, and I had the pleasure of getting to interview a lot of customers when I first came here to kind of figure out what is IGEL, and I will tell you, once people get IGEL and the IGEL operating system and the management console, it's like getting religion, right? And it's very revolutionary how we can pull all of that power into a single pane of glass, and with clicks of mouse, we can update thousands of machines. So if that wasn't enough, we can take that operating system, right, through 2 different mechanisms, either the UD Pocket, which hopefully all of you saw one of these. If you didn't get one of these, we'd love to send you one of these. This is the operating system, the 64-bit operating system on a USB stick. The biggest problem with this is actually losing it. It's a really unique, innovative solution, and you boot to it, and we actually made some great announcements this week around actually being able to run that on MacBooks. So it has a lot of versatile use cases. We also have the UDC, which is another way to get the operating system onto hardware. And pretty much any x86 device, of course, is going to run our operating system. And what I would tell you is, it's shortening the length of time that people have to use to get a proof of concept going. You can download our software off the website. And in fact, we actually cut a deal this week with VMware. They're so excited about the UD Pocket. They're actually, Sumit is giving all of his pre-sales and salespeople a UD Pocket that will go right into their test drive environment. So it's a powerful tool, but most importantly, it's not the POC. It's really the CapEx and the OpEx savings that people are getting with this software. The first person that bought this product, they actually bought 10,000 of them. They put it into old Dell thin clients, and they were able to run Skype for Business, and they were able to save $6.5 million with not having to replace 8,000 Dell thin clients. So that's real money, right? You can buy a few Teslas with that kind of savings. So I would also tell you on the management side, we have some great case studies, but there's a particular customer that has 30,000 devices out there. They're managing that across 5,000 stores with one person. So very powerful, disruptive story. And then, of course, we also came out with a very innovative piece of technology as well that sits on top of those solutions, and that's the IGEL Cloud Gateway. And essentially, the idea with the Cloud Gateway is anywhere in the world that you're running a device with the operating system, IGEL operating system on it, you can manage it through that single pane of glass. So IGEL is making thin clients mobile and secure, but we're also making thin clients relevant again, right? And we're making them software defined, and I would tell you we are making thin clients cool again. So how does all this stuff translate into growth? And what I would share with you, I was talking to one of the prospects we have here in the room today. He asked, is this your big move into the US? Well, I think it is, right? There's a lot of people here that are learning about IGEL. Company's been around for a long time, but in the last year, we've made some huge investments here, and it's paying off, right? Year over year, on the hardware side, our business grew 71%. And that's in a market, by the way, that's declining 4%. So most importantly, if you look at the software, that's really where the main growth is, 483%. That's a pretty staggering number. And revenue up 890%. So I don't think I have to tell anybody in this room that that's a big number, right? 890%. And we're having lots of fun doing this, and you're going to continue to see from us lots of innovation and continued growth in this market. So who's buying this stuff? I would tell you it's the enterprise. It's the biggest companies in the United States. Companies like the ones you see on this screen, right? It's healthcare, retail, finance, education, and we even closed the deal this week with the federal government, very large deal. So I think Donald Trump might even be tweeting about us in the near future. Watch out. So we really are seeing big returns in terms of the CapEx and OpEx with this software. So what I would tell you, as we grew, and we've expanded triple the size of the team since I got here in the last year, and we've carefully handpicked the best people in the EUC market to join our team. And we've attracted some really great people to join our company. We've also, one of the things I love about IGEL is we're a 100% channel organization. We went out and recruited 18 of what I believe are the finest EUC channel partners in the country. We actually added one today, Spatify. They're a healthcare-focused reseller that does a lot of VMware, and we're very proud to have them join our portfolio. But I want to talk to you for a second about one of my favorite hires this year. He's somebody who I'm sure most of the people in this room probably already know him. He's an industry luminary. He's someone who's been in this space for over 2 decades. He's someone many of you probably read early on as we were all trying to figure out VDI, a paper that he wrote called Methodology in a Box. There was over 1 million downloads of this paper. And he also has recorded hundreds of podcasts. A lot of people have come up to me and said, oh, I listen to this guy when I'm running or when I'm stuck in traffic or I'm walking the dog. And so he's very passionate about what's going on in this space, and someone that's very smart and actually a very humble guy. And I can't walk through VMworld without, it takes about 45 minutes to get across the building with him because everybody stops this guy. So please join me in welcoming him to the stage, our global technology evangelist, Douglas A. Brown. He's got a fan club, I know.
I bring my own fan club. So first of all, is this thing working? So it's not working, right? Can you guys hear me now? So first of all, I want to thank Jed. So I started with IGEL about 8 months ago, and I told Jed after I got hired, during the process of getting hired and after, that I'm coming to IGEL to have fun. And not many people go to their boss or potential boss and say, hey, I want to just go have some fun, right? You know, mostly they say, oh, I want to work hard or whatever, and I said I want to have some fun. And I tell you, I've had a fun career. I've been around a long time. I've had a lot of fun. I've not had as much fun as in the past 8 months, or I've had more fun in the past 8 months than I've had in a long, long time. Because success is fun, and as Jed showed you some of those numbers, 890% growth. I mean, how are you not having fun when you're growing 890%? But there's a reason why we've grown that much, right? And the other thing is, when I came to IGEL, I've known IGEL for probably 15 years or some long number, big number like that. And I thought I knew what IGEL did, right? And I was like, yeah, I know this, Jed. I know this, Jed. I know this, Jed. But the more I dove into it, the more I realized that I knew about 1% of what they did. I would do like a webinar or a demo with Jeff Feige, one of our vice presidents of engineering that's been with the company for 10, 12, some long, amount of years. And he would blow me away, just blow me away. And I'm like, and I'm not easily blown away because I've been around so long that, I was like, yeah, I've seen that, come on, show me something fun, Just amazing. Or you do something like birthday boy Jeff Calvert over there, and you ask him a question. 5 hours later, he told you 1% of what he knows, right? So it's like, what I found out about IGEL is that there's more. It's like an iceberg. All you guys know is the tip. And as you start diving into it, you're like, oh my Lord. And this is what our customers know about IGEL, right? It's amazing. What I learned was, it's not a thin client. I don't even like the word thin client because I think it sells us so short. What IGEL has, as Jed said, is an operating system. And it's, you know what? It's an operating system developed for VMware, for Citrix, for Microsoft. It's for remoting. It's just this beautiful thing. This thing that you can take and you can make into a kiosk mode. You can make it into, well, let's have these configurations. We have like 7,000 configurations. And then the different types of, well, if we do this and this and this, then you get like an order of magnitude. I don't know what an order of magnitude is. Those guys know what an order of magnitude is, The guys in Augsburg that developed this stuff for 20 years, they know what it is. I'm still learning this, and I thought I knew what it was. So it's really, truly, out of 20 years of experience, one of the most incredible pieces of software I've ever met, that I've ever seen. And I'm so happy, and I'm having so much fun being at IGEL Technology. So thank you guys all for coming. So on that being said, I actually want to bring up, I didn't change my slides, which is okay. So like I said, I've been around a long time, and in the late 90s, I met this company called Lakeside Software. And Lakeside Software made this really great tool called RMS. And RMS would spit out all these phenomenal statistics. And it helped me as an engineer in those days solve so many problems. Well, we fast forward 20 years, and now they spit out this Bible. If you guys have ever seen like what Lakeside does, it's like a book like this thick, telling you about every piece of user experience you would ever want and like a whole lot more, right? Phenomenal. So I would like to bring up on stage the God behind the Bible, Mike Schumacher.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you so much, Mike. So real quick, Mike, can you tell us a bit about Lakeside Software?
Sure. Lakeside provides workplace analytics tools that help our customers understand the kind of experience that their users are really getting. Our digital experience monitoring platform measures what's going on for that user as they're using their apps and using their systems, quantifies it, and then helps people perform transformational projects or to really just optimize their IT spend, to spend the money where they're going to get the biggest return.
Perfect. Mike, I heard this rumor today. I was walking around and people are like, you hear about Lakeside, you won Best of Show, didn't you?
We did. We're honored to win that award today for our new Survey Builder tool, which helps add the user qualitative experience to the rest of the quantitative data.
Well, that's kudos. Big round of applause, Best of Show. I mean, come on, So, and Mike, I have one more question for you, and that is, of course, you guys work heavily with us at IGEL. Can you talk a bit about what Lakeside and the IGEL relationship and what we bring to all these fine folks?
Sure. I think that partnerships kind of go through several levels. The first level of partnership is sort of we're friends. We see each other in the field, we work together a little bit, but it really doesn't drive a lot of customer value. The second level, we begin to work together on sort of a sales and marketing level. And this helps because we tell customers how the products fit. We don't expect them to figure it out on their own. But the third level is real technical integration. And what we've announced at VMworld this week is a real technical integration between Lakeside and IGEL, where Lakeside components will be directly embedded into the IGEL software so that the customer will get a true measurement of the user experience all the way from the endpoint all the way back through the data center. We think it'll be an industry first and a real end-to-end sort of visibility solution.
Mike, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your
Doug.
commitment to the EUC world and then, of course, to us at IGEL. So,
thank you.
To another 20 years of greatness.
Yeah, 20 more.
So that being said, okay, so guys, that's basically what I have for you today. I hope you guys have a good time, have a lot of drinks, and I hope, and I truly hope one of you guys win this Tesla because I want to see your reaction.
Thank you, Doug. Rock star, Mr. Doug Brown. So this is a fun moment in the program right here. We had booked Sumit Dewan to come and speak with everybody, but this is a great story of being a man in demand. He's actually at an event, which I guarantee you doesn't have as many people in it across at the House of Blues, but guess who's sponsoring that event? Apple Computer. So he's going to be here, but he's probably going to be a little bit late, so we'll roll with it. When he gets here, we'll bring him back up on the stage if we have time. But the good news for all of you is that puts us one step closer to actually giving away this car. So we'll skip through that. So I want to recognize a couple people actually, because without these two guys, we would not have been able to do this Tesla giveaway. And when I kind of convinced the German board of directors that we were going to give away this car and the cost to do this. I knew I was going to need some people to help me with it, right? And also, just they obviously have very prestigious logos, and we have a great relationship with these two companies, AMD and Samsung. So I called these two guys up and said, hey, I got this crazy idea. Let's give away a Tesla. And literally from the second I talked to them and told them we were going to do this, they were all in, right? So I want to bring up onto the stage two guys who have been very important to making this happen. The first is Ralph Gonzalez from AMD. Thank you, Ralph. So AMD powers the most popular thin client hardware that we have today. It's the UD3, for those of you out there that are fans of that product. And AMD pretty much owns the thin client market. I think they power just about every other thin client on the planet as well. So Ralph has been awesome to work with. He's a guy who really knows this space. And if you want to see the history of thin clients, probably go talk to this guy. So second is Greg Spence from Samsung. So come on up, Greg. Another guy with a ton of history in this industry, and Greg is representing the all-in-one product. Samsung's the leader in the all-in-one category, right? And so when they were looking for software to run on their product, guess who they tracked down? IGEL, right? Sort of the two industry leaders coming together to do something very special. And we've been selling a lot of their products into healthcare and into, we just closed a large deal with a university, Strayer University. So a great appetite. If you haven't looked at that product, it's an amazing price point, great performance, and it's just the beginning of the things that we're going to do with Samsung. So I thank these two guys very much for being part of this with me. And so we want to warm you up a little bit. They were like, hey, let's give a few things out before we give away the car. Now, this is maybe a little bit of a letdown, but these are cool prizes. And so this doesn't take you out of the running for the Tesla, but we thought we'd give you a couple fun things to walk out of here with. And before we do that, I actually want to bring someone else that's very important up onto the stage to help us with all these giveaways. So the first person I hired when I got here was Anit Nichani. She runs marketing for us in the US. She's the brains and all the muscle behind everything we've been doing around this campaign, and couldn't have done it without her. And also somebody that has a long history, worked for some of our friendly competitors, and we're happy to have her. So she's going to pull the names. And actually, the way we're going to do this is we're not going to pull them out of the drawing of the Tesla. We actually are going to give these to the first 4 people who walked in the door today. So hopefully they're still here. Ralph, you want to pick the first one? We're going to give away these AMD Xboxes.
All right, guys. Well, thank you, Jed. We appreciate the partnership. We appreciate you having us here. And for those that don't know, Xbox PS4s, they are powered by AMD APUs and CPUs, as well as GPUs. So, you know, we're going to give away a couple of Xboxes here before the big one. So the first one we're going to give away here is Angela Allison with Atmos Energy. Angela here?
All right,
Let's give her
Angela.
a round of applause, please.
This is why you should always get to an event early. Go ahead, Rob. You want to go ahead? Sure.
All right. I just wanted to first of all thank Jed and IGEL for allowing us to be part of this promotion. And we're also very proud at Samsung to have an IGEL-powered thin client display. So we're going to give away a Tab A with S Pen, Samsung. And we're going to give away 2 tonight. And the first one goes to Hunter Home of Churchill Downs. Hunter
All right,
Home.
Hunter. Apparently Hunter has a fan club too. Thank you, Hunter.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, so the next one, the other Xbox One, powered by AMD. Ready? All right, everybody get their tickets. Oh, wait, no tickets?
No tickets.
Jeff Overman from Vista Outdoor.
All right, and the next one to receive a Samsung Tab A with S Pen, Bonita Buchanan of Atmos Energy.
Again? They were here together, weren't they? They came in together.
You did?
No, that's fine. Yeah, it's awesome. Exactly. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. I feel like one of those bad reality TV shows where it just keeps going and it's got to stay tuned. We're going to give away this Tesla next year at VMworld. So no, let's get this party started, right? So enough talk. I guess I just want to remind you again of this car, and I want to tell you I actually had to go out and personally buy one of these cars because I wanted to make sure it was an appropriate giveaway. And I can tell you, this is the most incredible vehicle you'll ever drive. It's 800 horsepower, autonomous driving. It's really the most amazing car that was ever built, right? So you can see some pictures of it here. It's one of the first cars, right? You pull it in the garage, it actually gets better. And they tune it with the software. It's an amazing piece of technology, right? So with that being said, the moment's arrived for us to give this away, right? And all the qualified names are in this hopper here. And I want to just assure you that there's really no funny business here, right? A lot of people have come up and asked me, are you really giving this car away? Is this rigged? Blah, 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 right? It's not, right? This is a real high integrity. We've got everybody that went through this is in that hopper, right? That met the criteria. So I want to give this car away, but I want to invite one other person up on the stage to actually pull the name out of the hopper. And this is our very own founder and the global CEO of IGEL. He's a visionary guy. He's a great leader. He's someone I love working for. He's the one that believed in us and allowed us to make the investments in the US and bring this IGEL technology to the US in the sort of progressive way that we've done in the last year. And he's been working at this since 1988. So a guy who really is probably the last real leader in this space that's still at it every day. And someone that's as committed as he was when he started as he is today, right? And to him, it's all about the software, right? And he's fixated with delivering great software. So with that, I'd like you to give a huge warm applause to Heiko Glogi, our founder and CEO. Thank you. Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, no. Yes.
The VIP guy showed up. Get up here. Nothing like being late to the party.
That's very good. I handle over my microphone to you. Thank you, sir.
Hey. Sumit, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I have to ask you a question. First question I'm going to ask you. Look at all these people in here. Amazing. Is there more people here than the event with Apple? Look around.
I think this is definitely much bigger and much better.
Okay, good. Little IGEL out marketing Apple.
That's got to be a lot of work, but you did it well.
Okay,
good job.
Thank you. So hey, thank you for showing up. I think really our goal with you being here, and it's great that you showed up right before we were about to pull the name out of the hopper. So perfect timing.
All right.
So I think our goal with you being here is just twofold. Like one, you got a lot of people in here. Yeah, I just want you to talk a little bit about what is exciting on the EUC side of the world. Like you got a $2 billion piece of the business, right? I remember when EUC and Sanjay was running it, and it was a very small number, right? So it's a big part of VMware now. Just talk to these guys about what you see in the future and what has you excited, I guess.
Yeah. Well, first of all, hello everyone, and hopefully everyone's having a great time. Like Jay said, I think IGEL party looks like this is happening much better than the other place. So well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Seems like you're taking a bite out of an apple here. So
hey, actually, just to tell you, our product actually works on the Apple. This little thing, right? The one we're giving to all your salespeople, the UD Pocket. You plug that in, runs the IGEL operating system.
Nice. That's really good, really good. Okay, so folks, from VMware perspective, I'm just going to say a few words because everyone's waiting for a car to auto-drive yourself out of here soon, right? So from our perspective,
you got enough.
It's great that, you know, like Jay said, listen, we have our business growing, but at the end of the day, what gets us excited is when customers use our products and truly get value out of it. And they can only do that when we have two things. One, our products are innovating and they're working. And two, when we have partners. Because we know we can't build the full solution. We rely on partners to truly make the solution work. And regardless of our ownership structure, regardless of what happens, our commitment to the ecosystem remains high. You saw that hopefully through this conference, and that's never going to change. And IGEL, in particular, is a key partner for us because they continue to innovate, right? Deliver things like the operating system on a little key fob, and of course, amazing endpoint devices that work with our technology. So thank you so much for doing that, and thank you all for being joint customer of ours. I can't be happy enough to be here and, of course, support the event.
Hopefully you can stick around for a couple minutes. I know you're a man in...
I will stick around for a cocktail and a few customer conversations.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I actually do want to give the mic to our founder and CEO for a minute, Heiko. Maybe say a few words before we pull this drawing out.
Yeah. Few words. I have to leave. I have to think about this. Partnerships are important. Samsung, AMD as a partner. We have quite a long history with AMD. Samsung as well. We reset it a couple of years ago. But I'd like to tell you something. Without the person behind this company, it will be not possible to build these relationship and partnership and fulfill it every time new. So Gregory, Ralph, thank you very much for your job and support which we received. I need to come back to this Tesla campaign before we are starting this raffle. We were sitting together approximately 1 year ago in August in Oakley Hall in UK, starting with the management workshop. And Jed Ayres starts an idea talking about a raffle about the Tesla car. I mean, he's a sports driving car and loves automotive and this idea being smart, simple, secured, arrived there. And I have had some complaint at this time. I mean, German car automotive, you mentioned it, is very strong. And I thought, no, that's not a sports car. It's not really it. I've changed my mind completely. And I'd like to say one thing. It's just 12 months ago that this idea was born in your head, yeah, because we supported it at the end and thought, let us try it, yeah, and with your sponsorship and support as well. This was the best marketing activity I ever saw, really. It's unbelievable, the traction, the entire setup, the hard work about this. Not just saying we are doing this campaign. There's a lot of work, improving things, changing the workflows, and having a strong team behind it. So, coming to the second person at first, I have to say thank you.
Oh, you're really welcome.
A great job. I like it. And this guy is one of the best marketing guys I ever met, and it's really fun work. It's hard working with him. He is so fast thinking and powerful, but he is such a great guy.
I have to tell you a story. When he was interviewing me, we had a 4-hour dinner, and I was ready to go home. And he pulled out of his pocket a piece of paper that was folded up that had about 100 more questions he wanted to ask me about marketing. And he said, I said, this is too much. So sometimes we've had a good fun, and it's always good to work for someone who empowers you and lets you do great things, right? Out of the box stuff. So with that, we better give this car away before everybody wants to know who's going to win this car.
Sometimes we are too precisely.
All right.
The second person I'd like to mention here, it's Enid. With her team, this entire activity will not happen. I saw you improving all the activities, the VMware show, which is, by the way, for us, the biggest show we ever did with VMware together. And it's really thank you to VMware. It's amazing what we did here, the attraction, the really response from our customers, from our partners, something special. But without Enid, she is working overnight, over hours, on the weekend, everything to prepare these booths. Christine is behind it, Abby is behind it. It's a tremendous job, so thank you very much for this.
All right, well, let's pull this name out of here, right? But before we do it, I just want to do a little housekeeping. I'm sure everybody read the terms and conditions when they signed up for this, but I just want to remind you that we're going to give this car away to someone who is an ID decision maker, who does not work for a channel partner or one of our sponsors organizations, right? And of course, you don't have to be here to win. So that may be a little bit of fun for us if they aren't. I have a phone right here, and we may call and leave them a message. But with that, let's go ahead and pull
now
the names.
The last few names before we are starting.
Go ahead and spin that around.
I cannot talk about everyone here. Our sales is here, our pre-sales is here, our system engineers are here. There's a special lady, her name is Nicole. You will not see her. She is every time around us. She is solving such a lot of things, improving every time.
Right, here we
24
go.
hours available for us. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
All right, Heiko, you ready to reach in here?
And the last one is our ASR team. Some people are here. I met Molly, I saw Carlos, I saw all of them. Tristan, I don't like to miss someone. Yeah. Plenty of people who are really bringing this traction to the campaign itself, because without any workshops on site, without recognizing these leads and following up, it will be not possible. So enough. Let us go to the raffle now.
Go ahead and pull it out, Heiko. Can we get some music?
I hope I make someone happy. Be happy if it's you. Don't take this one. I think here's one. It's a second one.
You want me to say it? You say it.
This is Robert Butler. Is this person here from Delhaize, America? Is it right?
Yep. Robert Butler. It looks like he's in the 704 area code. I guess we're going to have to call this guy. He's not in the room. This will be fun.
Switch the loudspeaker on.
Yeah. 704, 3. I can't get a signal, that's the problem. There we go.
Robert Butler.
Hello, Robert. This is Jed Ayres. I'm the CEO and president of IGEL in North America. I want to let you know that you've just won a P100D Tesla. I'm leaving you a message here with several hundred of my good friends at VMworld. And when you get this, I hope you're going to be a very happy man. Give me a call back, 415-827-2570. Look forward to talking with you. All right, well, that's that. Congratulations, we have a winner. We've given the car away. I do want to, hey, there we go. So we have this place for another hour or so, or half an hour, you need, and we want you guys to have a nice time and have another drink or two, but I want to share one more thing with you. We have one more little tidbit. We are going to give another Tesla away. Not right this second, but we're going to give it away on January 19th, and everybody that's in this room that qualified is automatically entered in to win this. You're going to get an email from us. You have to, one question, and you have to agree to the terms and conditions, and you're automatically entered in to win the Model 3, which, if you haven't seen, this car is going to also disrupt the car market. There's 500,000 of these that are already pre-ordered. It's like the Model T of the electric car industry, right? And we're going to give this away on January 19th, but guess where we're going to give it away at? We're going to give it away in Germany, which is the height of irony, right? We have an event there on the 19th called Disrupt, and so maybe one of you will win that. So we thank you all for coming. We thanks for your interest in IGEL technologies. We'll be around for a while if you want to talk with any of us. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of the time here at Las Vegas. Have a great, safe trip home. Thank you.